Thank you very much. Before I speak, I will offer my respects to my spiritual teachers and to the lineage and tradition that I'm coming in. Om Aginaatimarannasya Gnana Salakaya Chakshuru Militan Nina Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Bhaja Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Ganadhar Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Taya Jagatitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah. Thank you very much for inviting me and everybody coming along. Are we going to be real serious or what? You guys look serious. I don't do light and fluffy. Is that okay? You know, light and fluffy, the airy fairy. We don't go there. This is a very serious topic. Looking for or considering what is the actual purpose for my life. We do meditation and mindfulness classes with prisoners in maximum security prisons. And that's just like, that is a really hellish life. To be trapped in an environment that you can't get out of, a very violent and aggressive environment. And in talking to these guys one time, I mentioned about how the Dalai Lama, he had made a statement in a book that he wrote. I don't agree with everything that he says. This one I completely agreed with. He said, if you wanted to become happy in your life, then there are only two things that you need. One is to have an actual purpose, and the second is to serve. That's kind of shocking for most people, because the orientation of the world now is such that the insanity has taken over. You know, all of these devices that we carry around and social media, and you know, you've got people manipulating you on a level that has never existed before in history. And you're constantly fed messages about what is true and what is real and where happiness is to be found. And the people that are doing it solely for the purpose of trying to exploit you. There's nothing benevolent about what they're doing. When you become linked up to social media, there's no benevolence there, there's no kindness there. People think, oh, now I can communicate with my friends, I can communicate with my family, I can do this and I can do that. Yeah, what's the price for doing that? You think people are just doing this for free? No. They want your eyes, they want your mind, and they want your money. And so everything is designed to make it highly addictive, that you become highly dependent on this new way of so-called life that is not life. And you will pay and are paying an enormous price, and this price will increase. And one of the results, of course, is you will not become happy by this new choice of this new direction in life. When I speak with the prisoners, one of the reasons I like going to prisons is people are like actually really serious. You ask them a question and to think about something. They don't get to just like, you guys, you get to stand up and walk out the door and go home. They don't. They're stuck. If you were stuck here for the next 8 years, 12 years, this is it. This is where you're staying. And so when you ask them questions, they are really, you know, when I told them this, that the two things you need to become happy is a purpose in life and to serve. And then I asked them, what is your purpose? Right now, what do you think is your actual purpose in life? What is driving you? What are you seeking to do? And when I ask this question, everybody puts their head down and looks at the floor. And it's like, never thought of anything like this. These are heavy gang guys, you know, fully, even their faces, everything fully tattooed, violent criminals. And you ask them, what is the purpose of your life? What purpose? It's just like absolutely shocking. And we don't get shocked so easily because we're constantly distracted. We're constantly distracted. We're always looking for something, or there is always something going on that's got our attention and pulling us around the place. What is the purpose of my life? Well, before I answer or attempt to consider that, I have to define what is life. We don't even think about this kind of stuff. What is your life? Is this too serious? You want to switch to something a little bit more light or what? Or you're okay? Huh? It's okay? A couple of people say it's okay, so nobody else complained. So, what is life?